majestic view of the War Memorial. Hello and thanks for another exciting presentation of NBA. Maryland here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Between conferences, it's East versus West, where the end statement. They just couldn't come out on top last time.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Houston. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Freak in at the one. Ellis with it. He's picked up by Ariza. And it's Smith missing. Pacers on defense. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Freak kicks to Harden. Howard dishes to Freak, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
Here's Freak. Passes it to Modiunas. Excellent D there from George.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Over in the corner, Ellis fires from the wing. Ellis can't get that one to fall either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Houston shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Now, here is George. He had 22 points in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
And here's Freak. George Hill getting it to go from deep. Down low, here's Freak. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Harden. George Hill missing his last shot, and he gets it to go. And that's now 6 points for Freak.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Freak following the score by Miles Turner. Here's Harden on the wing. And another three for Houston.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Now, here's George. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here we go, fast break. Freak's got it. Hill kicks to George. Good, the assist goes to Hill.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Harden the pass to Howard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Pacers trail by 8.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot.
Some changes for Indiana.
Let the game come to you.
Entirely new group in now for
Forcing the issue
Indiana. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Turner. Stuckey comes in for George. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for Meeks. And George Hills subbed in for Ty Lawson. Houston with a big group substitution here. Monty Eunice is checked in for Howard. Reza comes in for Courtney Lee. James Harden, he's checked in for Ejuan Moore. And Freak subbed in for Mario Chalmers. So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Then there's Monty Eunice. Then it's Freak, and it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal basket points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Harden, no good.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Stuckey kicks to Hill. Wright dishes to Stuckey. Just 5 to shoot. Ellis outside. That 3 off the mark. Rockets leading by 13. Freak. Hill pulls it in.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, he's speaking from experience. We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep, though.
Here's Freak after the made shot from Monte Ellis. A shot by Harden, wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got 9.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Hill with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Brooklyn. And it's Wright missing.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there.
Pass to Hill. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Freak with the rebound. Houston leading by 14. He dishes it to Monty Eunice. They set the pick. Here's Freak. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Wright sets a screen. We've got 1:55 left now here in the second. Freak sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Freak's got 11 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces. Move the ball, spread their defense, and get our shooters some clean looks. Tighten up.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, well, the Rockets...
And so that brings the...
Well, Coach Vogel...
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
He had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates. Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
Paul George is out there with Smith. Then there's Ellis. Then it's Turn. And it's Hill in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Pass to Monty Eunice. He kicks to Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Rockets have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And both free throws good from Freak. Pacers trail by 11. Here's Hill. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got his third rebound on the night.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Now Hill. Trevor Ariza missing from long range. Ellis can't get it to go. Houston leading by 11. And here's Freak. He's got 13. And there's the pass to Harden. And some nice passing there by Houston. And the shot is good. And that's 15 points for Freak.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Poked away. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
Harden outside. The feed to Freak. Launches a three. And yes, sir, that one drops. Freak's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Here we go, all alone. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And that's how you make a steal count.